These are some of the food offerings on our 6-day, 5-night Eastern Caribbean tour on Carnival Celebration. Let's dive into it. The Lido marketplace was serving typical buffet food, breakfast, lunch, and dinner time. So we will get back to that because there's so much other offerings that Carnival had. Let's get into, I didn't know that Shaq even had a partnership with Carnival. Big Chicken was a big hit. I recorded this because I wanted to show you guys the line. It got longer than what you see here in the video. And as you can hear, it was a little bit noisy because everybody was loving it. Now this one is at the back of the ship. It is aft of the ship. And so if you want to find Big Chicken, you're going to go past the Lido marketplace all the way to the back, next to the water, and you will find these massive chicken sandwiches. I do regret not getting the Uncle Jerome, I think it was. Another partnership is Guy Fieri. I used to watch this guy on the Food Network with Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Listen, I have totally been out of the whole cruising market because I had no idea that he also had a partnership with Carnival. And he has 2 restaurants on this ship. Now this one was the burger joint. It's your average burger. My sister enjoyed it, but nothing really fancy about this. Guy's Pig and Anchor was giving everything. Honestly, I was totally impressed with this. Now, they have a brewery on the ship. Did I say that right? Brewery on the ship. And as you can see, it was jam-packed. This was day 1, right when we got onto the ship. We were walking around and I stumbled across this place. My sister knew it was here and I did not. So this is the back patio where the jacuzzi is. This is aft of the ship. And then on the side, they had this serving window, which had delicious brisket, y'all. I'm telling you, it was so good. Since we had just gotten on the ship, I wasn't really trying to load myself up too much. So my sister and I shared this plate and we're going to share with you just what we thought about it. What do you want, chicken?
Oh my God, you are recording that lovely.
No, you're so beautiful. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you so much. No. We got brown sugar, Carolina, sriracha. You know we got to go with the sriracha. No, she's like, Kansas City. Ooh, what's this?
You want to try it on the side?
Hot pepper sauce? I like that, but what's this? Junkanoo pepper sauce? They know we did the mustard station. That's why you said, okay, you good. He had to sign.
That's all it was?
I told you it wasn't going to be serious. You don't want to listen.
Wow.
How's the potato salad?
This one's 7.
Oh, they don't have salt over there? They don't have salt?
That was nice.
Oh yeah, the pepper sauce. Let me see. Ooh, it tastes like V-neck and jerk. That's what it tastes like. See, I prefer this. It looked like steak. You see? Okay, it's tender. I ain't gotta fight the table. I like it. I like that. Yeah, it's alright. Collard greens. It's collard greens. Then look at this pork. Look at this pork. I'm the butter clean. It's not me. Thank goodness I had a 3rd one. I was wondering why I had 3. My God, because God was looking out. Let me see this coleslaw. I love a good coleslaw. How's this sauce?
I like that one better.
This is the pepper sauce. Oh, the Dunkin' was whack. I'm sorry. This Dunkin' sauce is whack. Yeah. This is good, and this one, I don't remember which one this was. I think it was the sriracha. What'd you rate it?
I give it the first thing that comes to my mind is an 8.5.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Give it a thumbs up. It's good.
I think it's a must.
It's a pretty fork, but. So on C Day for dinner, we actually returned to Pig and Anchor. It wasn't quite like the first day, but those baked beans, baby. You know what? Let me take that back. Let me take it back. It wasn't quite the first day. Like the brisket wasn't giving what the brisket was giving, but the other food items, that jerk slaw, delicious. The baked beans, fantastic. The ribs were good too.
These two go together real bad.
And Twin decided to go ahead and try their flight. They had the parched big hog sampler, and I think she goes through the flavors here.
Yeah. That one's the pale ale. Yeah. This one is cider. Sour one. And a pie.
So they're also open for breakfast, and I love that they have fresh squeezed juices on this cruise. All of the restaurants have it. I really love that. And they had a nice spread for breakfast, a typical, continental, as well as some yogurt and fruits available. For me, the best thing on that whole breakfast menu was the shakshuka. I was actually really surprised to see that. I love shakshuka, but that was the only thing that really stood out for me. With this breakfast, we had them one time for the cruise trip, and then we tried the other places for breakfast. Another day, we stopped by another Food Network stars, Bistro Emeril. Well, we say Emeril, but it's Emeril. And I didn't really try anything from their menu. Again, like regular fanfare, New Orleans style, I'm sure. But I wanted to try the beignet because I can't say that I've ever had beignet. And it was good. It's fried dough with powdered sugar. I enjoyed it, but I really didn't get anything else because we were heading to the brunch at the festival, so we skipped that. On the Lido deck, which was like the street eats, quick things you can get, and I really enjoyed it. This dumpling was very tasty. We actually got this on our way to the Big Shack. So we got it the same day that we went to Big Chicken. And then I ended up eating my chicken sandwich later because I was full. My sister had her chicken sandwich at the table and she really, really liked it.
It's chicken and veggie. This is chicken. It's stuffed with chicken. The same one in there.
They were also serving teriyaki chicken with stir-fried vegetables another day, and that one was also very delicious. I'm gonna say that the food was seasoned pretty well. I didn't go to a lot of their specialty restaurants because of the upcharge. The Turkish chicken kebab was very tasty. I love Mediterranean food, so I did enjoy this. If I wanted to, I could have gone back and gotten more, but I was trying to pace myself on this cruise ship because it was so much food as it was. But I will say that I really enjoyed the foods that were offered at Street Eats. And on the other side of Street Eats is BlueIguana, which was very tasty as well. So BlueIguana is a Mexican food restaurant on the Lido deck. It's a cantina, and they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This footage is from breakfast. They were serving huevos rancheros that day. And I think each day or every other day it's something different. The bar that was on the Lido deck was the Red Frog, but I avoided it. I wasn't trying to drink that much. And then when I did, the bartender stiffed me. Like he literally overcharged me. So I just didn't have a good experience there. So now let's go into the Lido marketplace where a bulk of the food is served. One thing I do want to note for you guys is that there's plenty of seating and space, but because this is such a large cruise ship, it did have lines. I was lucky enough to always somehow time my visits to the marketplace where I was not stuck in line. But if you leave during mid-service time, you're gonna find yourself in the line to get food. They also have food offerings in the center of the marketplace where you don't have to necessarily get the buffet items that are being served. Now, for dinner, they often will serve dishes from the restaurants that are on the other deck. So, for example, I had ordered a lasagna. It was a vegetable lasagna at the festival Carnival, and it was also being offered that same night in the Lido marketplace. And then the same thing happened when my sister went to, I forgot the name of the restaurant, but it was the Italian restaurant. They were also serving the same thing that she had ordered up in the Lido deck. Now it is going to be a little bit different because it's not plated service, but the flavors are pretty much the same. Parents traveling with your kids, I think that you're going to enjoy this Family Express lane, which has like simple fare for kids that are picky eaters, or, you know, kids love their chicken fingers and their burgers and macaroni and cheese. So they did make it easy for you guys. It's a whole separate section on the other side of the buffet, and they offer things that kids are typically going to want to eat, and you don't have to necessarily wait in those long lines with everybody else. As you can see, this is around the dessert station though. There's just a lot of people. That was the one of the biggest drawbacks is there's just so much people, and it's like you're fighting to get in line to get your food. That's not necessarily an enjoyable experience. If I compare it to some other cruise lines that I've been on, that wasn't my experience. But larger ships tend to run into this issue. But there was a fair selection of desserts on this cruise, and if you have a sweet tooth, you're gonna be satisfied. Back to the galley, which is the shawarma booth inside of the marketplace. This was the first day, and they were serving shawarma pita. And, you know, I thought I was gonna enjoy it. It was like a mashup meal. It wasn't like traditional. And so it wasn't giving. It just really was not giving. My sister did not like it at all. The beef flavor I preferred over the chicken. The ship also has Miami Slice, which is really popular in Miami. And they also had the Deco Deli, which is just sandwiches, like deli meat sandwiches. And this is also included with your cruise package, no additional fees. And they're open at pretty good hours throughout the day. This is showing all of the restaurants that were in that section. I think that was the 8th deck, deck 8. Cucina del Capitano is the Italian restaurant that I was talking about, where my sister was able to get one of the dishes that she ordered up on the Lido deck. Now this one is an additional charge. However, Cucina as well as Chibang, which is like a Mexican Asian, I think, restaurant. Those two are complimentary for one night on your sailing. You just have to make a reservation. So we enjoyed the food. It was pretty good. I actually would have preferred the festival anyway. So I was glad that it was included and I didn't have to pay an additional fee for this because it was all right. But I will say that tiramisu was very good, but it is also served at the Lido marketplace. Now, sushi, I was walking by and I kept seeing it every day as I was walking through the ship, and I was like, let me just go ahead and give it a try. I had a taste for ramen and I gave it a try, and I'm glad that I did. This was so good. That ramen was delicious. And this was my second time actually getting udon. I don't normally eat udon because the noodles are so thick, but I enjoyed it. Not much to say for Chibang, except it was really, really loud in the restaurant, and the food was okay. Nothing to rave about. We actually made it out to dinner.
Somewhat on time. So the dinner tables are reserved for 1 hour. So as long as you make it within that hour, they will still seat you, thankfully. But just be mindful that there are people that are supposed to sit and eat after you. So if you have 6 p.m., 7:30, they're typically seating the next group of people. So just be mindful about that.
I'm pretty much showing everything we ate inside the main dining room. We came here, I think, 3 nights for dinner. The first 2 nights and then the last night. Now, the enchilada was so good. The green salsa verde was just delicious up until I bit into a rubber band. And then I was done. But all the other nights and the different things that we had was so good. Also, the brunch, we had them for brunch one day. That was also very tasty. So I do still recommend the festival dining room, even though I found a rubber band in my dish. It's not part of the ingredients on the menu, as the manager said to me. And the food is good. You know, you get to try different things from different restaurants. They have some offerings from Emeril's Bistro and some of the other eateries as well. So very straightforward. Again, you have an hour and a half to sit and eat your food. They do their show every night. So if you don't want to spend the extra dollar on going to the specialty restaurants, or you don't feel like searching for something to eat on the other decks, then just go ahead and make your reservation, or rather hold your reservation for the main dining room. And that's everything that we ate on our Carnival Celebration cruise trip.
I keep saying she's not here.